Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hopefully I can hop back in. Put my scarf on. It's cold out here. I don't know what is going on with this weather, but I think I need to just hurry up and get to that goddamn. Sorry about that. Spring already. Turn my lights on. But anyway, what I was talking about just a few minutes ago is discernment. How to discern. To me, when I look at the definition of discernment, it's about determining what you want out of life, determining what your value is in life, determining what your weaknesses and strengths are. And from knowing yourself better, knowing what your expectations are in life, realizing that you have goals that you want to accomplish, and you may or may not have a strategy to accomplish those goals, you tend to associate yourself with people of a certain caliber who may also be attempting to accomplish certain goals. So discernment is very important, particularly when you are not as confident as other people. Maybe you're not seen as more extroverted. You can have a quiet discernment of others. Hey, how you doing? Let me see. Barrow Tiki, how you doing? I'm trying to, well, it won't let me do it on my phone, I guess. Okay, it won't let me. The only actions available on my phone are reporting you, removing you, putting you in timeout, or hiding you on this channel. Hiding your comments, and I'm not going to do any of that. So it doesn't have an option to make you as a mod. When I just hold my finger on your name, that's what it says. So it is drizzling a little bit. It's supposed to rain tonight, I guess, and tomorrow and Thursday. But let me turn it around. I had to put my scarf on. I was getting a little chilly. So yeah, if anyone has any comments or questions or ideas about the topic, which is discernment, because I think a lot of times people just you have adults out here acting like kids, and it's just, for instance, it's real disturbing. But there was a video I watched Tariq's live stream. Not the day that it streamed on Sunday, but I caught it yesterday on my way to work, like I normally do. If I don't catch it Sunday, I watch it the following day, which is Monday, on my way to work in the morning. And there was a video, and I saw this video before Sunday. I saw it, I guess, Friday or something, maybe Saturday. There was a white man whooping this black woman's ass in the street. Beating her up, like, I guess it was behind a house or something, because there was grass and a house right there. And they could have been drug addicts, crackheads, whatever, but they were these dudes, these black dudes, were recording it on their phone, laughing, giggling like little girls, laughing like some bitches. And that was very disturbing to me. I was like, what in the hell? Why you ain't trying to help her? It took a certain lack of discernment for them to do that, to act so foolish. Okay, you're gonna have to like calm down and get over the vertical frame, because do you have any videos that you're doing Baratiki? Just asking. Because when I turn it to landscape and then turn it back to vertical, I can't see the chat. So it's like I gotta leave it in one frame, one way or the other. Yeah, you may have to. You're in your bed right now? Okay. A little TMI there, but it's alright. Yeah, you might have to wait till I stream from home. You know, if I do so this week, I don't know. I have so many things I'm doing. This is a very busy week for me. But yeah, that was the topic I wanted to talk about. I don't know if anybody else is gonna come in and discuss this. But, I mean, you know I'm in a car, so I don't see why having the landscape is going to help any. You're just going to see more of my car, which is a mess, which is pretty junky right now. How you doing? The real Aaron Collins, what's going on? Somebody mentioned you to me. Somebody said they learned of my channel, I think, from your channel. Hey, I was just talking about discernment, as you see the title. Yeah, the title is discernment. When I look at, I was saying earlier, when I look up the definition of discernment, it talks about how you can determine the quality of your life, improve the quality of your life, and how you have to determine who you associate yourself with while you improve the quality of your life. I think that was an excerpt from somebody's book where they wrote about discernment and developing a better you and all that stuff. You know, it was a book basically about positivity, individual positivity, and I thought that was interesting. And then you mentioned, you know, stay discerning to me in one of the comments on a video, so that's why I thought about it. I was like, I should do a live about that. Earlier I was talking about there was a Mary J. Blige song on the radio, and I was like, you know, perfect example. Mary J. Blige has not been using discernment very well the past couple of years, I guess, or more. I said with that Burger King commercial when she was singing about some damn chicken wraps. And then recently with Hillary Clinton, when she's singing for her, that was just very odd. And Hillary Clinton was looking at her like, what? Yeah, you have to code. Exactly. I was saying that earlier. It's not a gift that you're born with. It's not a talent that you just have. It's something that you... Yep, it's connected now. Sorry about that. It's that one little 200, 300 feet where it just cuts off my signal. I don't know what the heck. Anyway, he said, that's good to know. I hope that I was a positive influence on whoever told you about me, because I'm all about positivity and being godly. Okay. I think that might have been, I don't know what video. I have to go back and look. What video it was where that person mentioned it. I can't remember. But yeah, they did mention, they were like, I heard of your channel when I watched, well, I saw, they must have seen a video of mine under one of your videos. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Or under like your name somewhere it's something like that, some kind of connection. So if we subscribe to the same people, then that could be it too. Bad cell service. Yeah, no shit. I just said that earlier. Baratika, you were like 5 million years late, man. What's going on, man? We already done came through that. But you the one with the bad cell service. Talk about me. When you got Singular, you got Alcatel, you got that Razor, that Nextel chirp. Yeah, I thought it was really cool. I was like, wow, okay. Oh, Lord. I think it's going to take me a minute to get home today because it's starting to rain and it's not warm here. Like, you see what I got on. And this hoodie has, like, it's got fur in the back. Inside of the hoodie is, like, fur. Or, like, you know, that little fake fur or whatever. Teddy bear fur, I guess. But yeah, I was talking about discernment. That's the topic of the video live. And I don't know, like, what are your thoughts on discernment? Like, what other topics could we branch off from that particular word, just from discernment? What other topics can be brought in? Because you definitely need discernment nowadays. If there wasn't another time that you need discernment, it's now. Most definitely. With everything that's going on. I was listening to a video about South Africa wanting to get reparations. Africans there wanting to receive reparations, and they're just taking it, which is what you're supposed to do. You don't ask for power. You don't ask for that type of benefit. You're supposed to get that. Like, you don't need to be asking for it. You just go. If they ain't gonna give it to you, but you already know they ain't gonna do that, and you just go and take it, and that's what they're doing. So, let's see. Where are you? Oh, I'm originally from Chicago, so I know a thing or two about cold weather. Okay, well, I'm in LA. It's cold for LA. All right. Hold on. Let me turn this down some. Like, it's just like right in my face. I'm traveling a lot lately. Hope you are good. The world calls it, yeah, a sixth sense. Exactly. I didn't want to go too far off the deep end in the first 5 minutes or so of the video, but yeah, a sixth sense. Your intuition. Having intuition, having foresight, wisdom. And wisdom, something that comes with age, usually, with experience, with time, with mistakes that you've made, successes and failures. So when I read the definition of it, I was like, oh, well, this is wisdom. And people always associate the word wisdom with old people, but that's not, obviously not true. I guess they associate wisdom with older people because older people have lived longer. They've had a chance to make mistakes and to have success. Over in LA now, been here for 4 years. Okay, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, LA it's been muggy and not muggy, but like not humid, but just kind of cloudy all day. Like I thought the sun was gonna come out earlier. I thought it was gonna rain earlier today, but it's raining now. I had a feeling it was gonna start raining now because it started cooling down around 2-3 o'clock. What do you think about the topic, Proverbs? Because this kind of goes into what we were talking about the other day with communication and having patience with people. Being patient with people and learning how to communicate with people having the wisdom to know, okay, I can't just talk to him like that. I don't want to talk to her like that. And it's important to know that people with discernment don't act like the two dudes or two or three dudes I was talking about earlier, when there was a black lady getting beat up by this white guy. This video is circulating around. I guess it went viral. I don't know. But there was a white dude. I think he was on drugs. A black lady, she might have been a crackhead. Who knows? But he was beating her up. And these black dudes decided, instead of let's go help the lady, let's go take responsibility and try to protect her from this white man. Let's beat his ass and get him off of her. Then we can figure out, or just get him off of her so we can figure out what's going on. No, they decided to take their phones out and start recording and giggling like some girls. Like some little schoolgirls. And they in the background, giggling, laughing, not helping her at all. And I was like, if he could beat her up, he could kill her. If he could beat her up, kill her, what's going to stop him from killing you? So the discernment was not there at all. The wisdom to see, like, okay, this is not a good situation. It's just common. At that point in this particular situation, that was common sense. And they didn't use it. Came here to my dream and just be closer to the industry I love. Okay, last thing reminds me of Chicago. How does it remind you of Chicago? People have said that. I have somebody that actually said that to me once, and I didn't know what she meant by that. There's a filmmaker that has, I think he has a studio on, it's not on Pico in Fairfax. It's near Pico in Fairfax. It's across the street from McDonald's. I don't know that street where McDonald's is. If you know what I'm talking about? The real Aaron Collins, you know what I'm talking about? I think that's a movie studio, like an independent film studio. And there's a sign on the building that says the trap door, and it's a black guy. He has on a black long trench coat, and it says trap door. And I think they film movies there, or it's a studio or photography studio, something like that. Do you know anything about that? Yeah, I'm just going to turn y'all around so you can see this traffic. Yes. You can see what it looks like. A mess. So nobody has anything to say about any topic. It doesn't have to be, we all don't have to talk about discernment. That's why I was saying, if there are any terms or phrases or ideas, questions, comments, whatever, that you have, anything you have heavy on your heart, you lay it down on the altar. You can say, whatever you want to say. Bring it to the live in prayer. Let me stop or I get struck by lightning. Okay. But what else do you all have to say that would give me an idea of what you're thinking about pertaining to this subject or any subject? We can change the subject and come back to it later, because sometimes that's what happens when you have a intellectual discussion. Sometimes you come right back to the original topic in a roundabout way, and that's kind of cool to me. You are growing your channel steadily now, 168 subs. Okay, that's news to me. I didn't know. Thanks for telling me. I didn't know. I don't check my channel like that. I put my the videos go up there. At first, I didn't even know where they how they were getting there. I was like, how are the videos getting there? I didn't know. And I was like, oh, it's there. But then I realized that, you know, it's a system where it uploads like an attachment. That's basically how it is, like an email to yourself that everybody can see. That's pretty much how it works, I guess. But yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. Questions now. I haven't seen that other film studio. I'll look into it. Okay. Yeah, because I've gone over there. The only reason why I'm on that area of Pico, because I used to live in Koreatown, and the only reason why I would be on Pico, on that side of Pico, that west side, going towards Robertson, would be to go to CVS. That's really it. I'll go to CVS. Oh, T-Mobile right there down the street is Pico. It's on the corner of Pico and La Cienega. And on the east side of Pico, that was closer to where I was, like going towards downtown. And you know, the buildings are getting taller and taller the closer you get to downtown. That was where I spent most of my time. You know, I had friends that lived over in that area, like some that were in downtown and some right outside of it. But I remember seeing that studio, and somebody was talking about it once a long time ago, but I just didn't know. You just said filmmaker, I thought of it. That studio. I mean, there's a lot of photography and filmmaking. Are you working on a project right now? Oh my gosh, this traffic is the absolute worst. Proverbs, did you go home? Did you go to sleep? Neighborhoods I lived in Hollywood. You know, oh, Hollywood now. Okay, I'm in South Bay. In that area. Like the Gardena, Redondo, El Segundo area. That's where I am now. I used to live in Beverly Hills, and then before that, West Hollywood, off of like Willoughby area over there. You have some ideas. Are you working on a narrative or a documentary? Carson and Torrance. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Torrance is actually where I'm looking at. I want to stay in Torrance. I want to be in Torrance. Torrance is not too far from everything in that area. I mean, of course, it's kind of far from my job, but I have to come to West Hollywood, Westwood area. But yeah, one is a documentary and one is a narrative feature. Oh, that sounds cool. You don't have to tell me all the details, but what is the genre like of the narrative feature? Is it action, drama, horror, mystery, suspense, historical? So, y'all are just Oh, what'd you say? I'm also looking to do music videos as well. I'm interested in drama. Oh, okay. Music videos. I haven't, let's see, have I watched, I don't remember last time I watched a music video. I think it was, unfortunately, Cardi B, the song about red bottoms or something. I watched that on my phone once. It said recommended. I was just listening to music, like listening to albums. I don't know how that popped up because I was listening to like Anita Baker and like Luther Vandross live albums, and it just says like Cardi B. I was like, okay. So I didn't know anything about her, so I listened. I mean, the beat is nice. It sounds like another song, but I did not really like the video. I didn't really appreciate it. Maybe other people liked it. I don't know. Well, clearly they did. She's winning awards and stuff. Hey, I was asking about you earlier, Proverbs. Like, if you had any comments, since this was your statement. This live is based on your statement you made. No pressure. But this this live is based on your statement. Artist friend of mine shoot their video. Okay. That sounds interesting. Is it gonna be a music video? So I guess you don't have anything to say. Now watch when I'm about to okay, that's cool. Music video. When I be about to be like, okay, y'all, I'm about to go. Wait, I got something to say. Da, 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 da. So y'all ain't saying nothing. We can always come back to this topic another day. But y'all don't have any topics that y'all want to talk about right now. Discernment is important to have, yes. The proverbial discernment to me is like earning stripes. It's definitely beneficial in this day and age. And a type of work must be put in to gain a strong sense of discernment. Okay. All right, I think we closed the book on discernment. Moving on to, no, I'm just kidding. Spring break. No, I'm just playing. What type of work do you think you have to put in, though? That's the thing. Class dismissed. I'm just kidding. What type of work do you think you have to put in to obtain discernment? I'm just trying to get these details discussed, like get that put out there as well. Bible tells us to be sober and vigilant. Yes. Now, when it comes to being vigilant, that term I have problems with sometimes, because it's like some people would consider being vigilant as being paranoid sometimes, especially when you're meeting new people and learning new concepts, learning new things. Sometimes people see like being vigilant you know, just the phrase, I guess the way that the connotation that people have in nowadays, they think like, oh, you're vigilant, so you're paranoid, you're extra, you know, all the time, you know. That's a lot of people think. It says, what'd you say? Discernment sharpens with experience. The longer you live, the sharper you get. Yes. For our adversary, the devil goes about like a lion seeking whom he may devour. Yes, that's true. The book of Proverbs and Ecclesiastes gave me that blah blah blah. I can't read. Hold on. When I get to the light, I had a feeling it's gonna happen. Y'all gonna start typing all of a sudden. I'll turn this a little bit so I can read it. Oh, Selena. It says, well, for me, starting off in the book of Proverbs and Ecclesiastes really gave me a great insight, a blueprint. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm not being paranoid, just be alert. Yeah, I'm just saying some people will see it, people who are not necessarily as, you know, learned, they would say, oh, well, you're being vigilant. Man, you probably going to be paranoid. You're going to be all up in my business and all this stuff. Like, that's what people who are ignorant, who just are not as mature, have not gone through as many things, would think. As a mature individual, I would hope that you would be discerning in who is not mature and know, okay, this person maybe needs to play a role over here doing this. Like if you're doing a project or something. You know, this person is not as mature as I would have expected them to be. They can't be the manager of the project. They need to be doing something else for this project. That's discernment in that case. You know, but a person who's immature or just doesn't know, ignorant or whatnot, they might say, well, you being paranoid, I can do the work, I can do the job, you just being, or you being mean to me, you know, you're being mean to me. Like, really? Also, just experience helps greatly, especially if you have a healthy outlook on life and its ups and downs. Yeah, paranoia is surrounded by worries. No worries, just aware. Yeah, you're right. That's why I was saying earlier, you have to be aware. Discernment is also about you being aware of your strengths and weaknesses. If a weakness of yours is low confidence, I think you can easily slip into being paranoid. Easier. If you don't have, you know, high confidence in what you can accomplish, and you don't even have confidence in, you know, you don't like what you see in the mirror, so you're like, well, dang. Everybody, or you may be in a situation where you've had experiences where people have taken advantage of you, so now you feel like everybody's out to get you, and that's not true either. They're still out there pumping oil all day, every day. Ride through oil field alley again. And I'll always go this way. It's gonna start raining again. You said people paranoid like that probably need to be on right. Yes. You'd be surprised the emails I get, y'all. So that's one reason why I'm saying that too. The emails I get are kind of weird sometimes. I want to come to aid just so you can drive me around. Okay, you're gonna have to pay. No, I'm not on 110. This is La Cienega. you can see like you can see the cars, because you know this is Stalker Street, and like that's on the hill. So I know Selena. I love Selena. I remember Grandma used to always play that Selena movie. I gotta watch my Selena and Gone with the Wind and North and South. She liked that Patrick Swayze North and South. I think it was two VHS. You know this is back in the day now. DVD, what is that? We ain't had nothing like that. VHS, honey. Cassette. Can you spell cassette? Cassette. I had to turn my heat off, let the window down. It's getting hot in my car. But yeah, this is the oil, the oil rigs where they like drill oil all day, all night. So, yeah, all out there to the side. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going up a hill. This is at La Brea, I don't take the 110. But yeah, this area is over here where they used to have the Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw Plaza. Worry, depression, confusion, all tools of yeah. Excuse me. Ooh. Excuse me, I had sneezed it. Stalker Street. You must be going through Crenshaw, Baldwin Hills, and the people around here, when they shut the Walmart down a while ago at Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw. They had that 3-level Walmart, and people weren't discerning enough to recognize that gentrification was coming. I mean, it was kind of obvious they were going to build a stadium at some point in the area. And they weren't going to put it anywhere else because there's no space anywhere else. You can't put it. You have to be so many, I think it's so many miles or so away from the airport. Common sense tells you can't build something like that near an airport. So, oh, thank you. I had sneezed. Nicole, I'm going to check on the cub. Okay. A little cat. At Walmart, I shopped there a few times. Yeah, I shopped there a few times, but it was getting on my nerves. I would spend more time in line than I did actually shopping, so it was getting on my nerves a lot. And then the parking was annoying. I used to get there really early on Saturday because I was so used to Walmart. And when I was in Koreatown, I would drive from Koreatown down to Crenshaw, Baldwin Hills, Walmart, and I felt more comfortable in this area. There's more black people down here. But I spent more time in line and finding a parking space and standing in line than I did getting what I need to get. So I just started going to Ralph's, which is walking distance. It was walking distance to my, there's always a Ralph's around the corner somewhere. I mean, there's one not too far from here, actually. Right. Yeah, Walmart is gone, and the stadium is coming, so gentrification is real. But y'all saying some real stuff, though. And my thing is, when people ask me, how do I wake up somebody who's younger or even older Yeah, I think it'll be more difficult to wake. I told them it'll be more difficult to wake somebody up who's older than they are, because they are expected to have wisdom, and if they don't exhibit that, who are you as a younger person to tell them they're not where they should be? You know, I told them, I said, you should focus more on people that are your own age if you're younger than that person. For instance, if you're a young man, 19, 20, 21 years old, and you're trying to quote unquote wake up your mama, get your mama woke. First of all, are you still living with your mama? Because that will make a difference. I mean, even if you're female, same thing, same question. If you still living with your mom at that age, what is your plan to get out and, you know, be on your own? Because she's not going to respond to you in a positive way because you're still under her wing. Like Proverbs just said, she gotta go check on the cub. You know, that's a baby. That's different. When you 19, 20, 21, you know, you're not a cub no more. You should have gone through some rites of passage, which we don't have officially in black society, but you should have gone through some rites of passage to know what to do when you get out into the world. And yeah, you're gonna make mistakes here and there, but overall, your goal to have success, that's set in stone. I would hope that your goal to be successful is pretty solidified in your mind before you leave your house, your parents' house. You know she got a bear cub at the house, dang. You know that, Verity. Oh, excuse me, she got a tiger cub at the house. Yeah, we stole a tiger cub from the zoo, and what? We stealing cubs up in this bee, huh? Yeah. Stealing cubs and selling them on the black market. Oh yeah. I live in Texas also. Walmart is more common there. Target is common in LA. Yeah, Target is common. Target grocery store is common in LA. Target. Albertsons, I've only seen like 1 or 2 Albertsons. Food for Less. Don't ever go there. Ralph's. Sprouts. Sprouts is kind of expensive. Kind of remind you of a small version of Whole Foods, I guess. Trader Joe's. You know, those type of places. South Central Los Angeles. Before I moved here, South Central Los Angeles was predominantly African American, but now Latinos make up about half the residents, and whites are about to follow. Yeah, you're right. You go to Compton, it's Hispanic, okay? Most of the time. You ride through Compton. I was like, whoa, what is this? What's going on? You go past Century, or you go past, I guess in between Imperial and Century, and go east on Rosecrans, for instance, east on Redondo Beach, past 110, and then go north, take a sharp left going north. Yeah, it's Latino, Hispanic, you know, that area. Gardena is a lot of Asians, Hispanics, a few blacks, a few whites. Honestly, most of the whites that I see around those areas look like crackheads or meth heads to me. But yeah, I was talking about just, you know, I have young people that ask me questions a lot. I mentor a few young people. One of them, he's still in high school. Another one, out of high school, but he, you know, trying to figure out what he wants to do with himself. And then there's another one who's in medical school. I think he's in like his 3rd year of medical school, but I mentored him when he was an undergrad. And I thought that he was, you know, I kept assuming that, and I shouldn't have assumed, that he was on a certain level when it came to conducting scientific experiments and stuff. He wasn't on that level yet. He had the book knowledge, but he did not have the practicum, applicable knowledge necessary to do what he needed to do. Everything he was telling me came out of the book. You know, he could tell you the chapter, the page, and all that stuff. And I was like, look, you ain't gonna need all that. You need to know the basics. But what you really learn is when you're doing the work. And you need to remember to write things down. Because in science, if you didn't write it down, it doesn't exist. And that's really in anything you do. In law, in business, if there's no contract for it, well, I guess it didn't happen. In science, if you didn't write down your procedures and your results of discussion, you didn't write down a hypothesis for what you did, then you might as well consider the experiment null and void, because there was no precedent for you to do the experiment. A hypothesis sets precedent based on previous observations of why you are spending your time doing this experiment and spending resources that you did not buy. So that took a while to get him to understand. Yeah, you got to write stuff down. Because I told him like the first day, the second day, the third day. After that, I didn't tell him to write nothing else down. By the 10th day, he was sitting there lost. And I was like, where's your notebook? Oh, I didn't write it down. I wrote stuff down the first few days. Why you didn't tell me to write stuff down? I'm like, okay. Luckily for him, I write everything down. I went back to the notebook and I said, okay, you made a mistake here. You got to do this again. You need to repeat this. This right here you did good on. So that's fine. But you know what? Since you didn't write nothing down, now here come your karma. Now you're going to have to repeat the things that you even did that were right. So I had him repeating a lot of stuff. And he was like, well, I got to repeat stuff I already did. That's right. I said, that's what research is. Break the word down. Research. You keep searching. You keep looking again and again and again. When white people are walking down Adam, Manchester and Jefferson like it's nothing. Tariq Nasheed said something one day on a live stream. I remember it like it was yesterday. I don't remember when he recorded it, but he said he was in South Central. He was in the jungles. You know the jungles. I know the jungles. Okay, I didn't know I was in the jungles one day when I was driving through there. And right next to Baldwin Hill, Crenshaw Plaza. He was like, all right. He came and he was like, hold up, this is the jungles. He said, the white dude came out the door like it was nothing. Like, hey, how you doing? Hawaiian button down with a little pocket. Like, hey, how's it going? He was like, do he not know what he is? The demographic shift. And I don't know. I don't know why they didn't act upon it, because it was very obvious. It's been occurring for the past, 30 years or so. And I was, less than 30 years, maybe about 25 years, since 92, when they had the riots here. And, I would say since 90 what happened, because it's happened in other cities around the country. It's happened in cities around the world in the same time frame. I guess there aren't any more Crips and Bloods walking around and shooting it out. Okay, yeah, you come out here and think that if you want to. You come out here and think that if you want to. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, he's right. He's right. Trust him. Trust us. They're out here. I didn't know how it was until I went to a gas station on where was I? Crenshaw and Slauson. I think it's a Shell gas station right there. I'm just yeah, I don't know, but I was singing through that bush. I don't know. If you listen to the playback, you're gonna hear my ass singing, trying to sing. I don't know. I don't know what's happened to the stream. I'm in an area that's real cloudy. You can see it's cloudy, like all around. Yeah. It says they don't really see it, but trust me, they're okay. The Sureños, however, outnumber all the Bloods and Crips. That's what I was hearing. I was hearing about all these Latino gangs and Asian gangs, and I was like, wait a minute. And you got white alt-right out here. You got alt-right. You got Nazis up in like Simi Valley area, and white supremacists and stuff like that up in that area, KKK. And I'm like, okay, what the hell? But they want to focus on some Crips and Bloods. Yeah, they here, but they not really active. And come out, they wouldn't be able to do much anyway. Yeah, the stream is really messing up, y'all. The stream is messing up. I'm so mad at YouTube. It's messing up my live stream while I drive home from work. Oh, no, no, no. I am so done with this bullshit. How sweet it is. How sweet it is. How sweet it is to have a goddamn stream that works. How about that? Huh? I don't know if y'all can still hear me. If you can still hear me, if you can still see the stream, you know, me, it's cars moving around me. If you can still see that, holla at me. Holla at me, baby. Yeah, the stream is like real janky right now. Hold on. It might be trying to able to stream on my phone and my computer. Put Baratiki as a goddamn mod. But I'll holler at y'all. You hear me? You can. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it around. You can see me. It says bad connection. That's why I'm worried. Because I can't even see the sky. The clouds are so thick. Turn the heat up a little bit more. It's my car says 63 degrees. Can y'all go please and stop being stupid? I know if Craig J was here, he'd be saying, you got road rage again? It's just Tuesday. Calm down, man. Okay, good. You can hear me good. I'm just trying to make it down the road. Mosey on down the dusty trail. What was I talking about before? Yeah, the Crips and Bloods. That is inconsequential to what that has no consequence to a lot of things that happen, because the Crips and Bloods are not as they're here, but and I don't want to get in trouble with no Crips and Bloods out here who maybe sub to my channel. Don't come with no bullshit to me. Okay? But on a political, social level, they're not as influential or consequential as other people, as a lot of these corporate owners, business owners, and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. It would be different if a lot of them own businesses or own blocks for retail, for merchandise. That would be different. But when I look around, I'm looking at a Mexican burger stand right in front of me, to the left of me. I'm looking at Arco AMPM. It's Arco/AMPM. And it's nothing but Hispanic people that work in there. I bet you. If I pulled over, made this left turn, and pulled into that AMPM Arco gas station, it's either going to be Middle Easterners working in there or Hispanics working in there. That I can tell you. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream, y'all, because it's still saying bad connection. But just watch the playback